I can walk around here for hours. Come on, let's go and see if we can find a composition. Come to a fairly local woods to me. It's a man-made pine, very heavily populated, very dense. Actually, it's not too far from Crowdy, where I shot a video a couple of weeks ago. It's another location I've meant to shoot, and since having the new wide-angle lens, it's really inspired me to get out and shoot. As you can see by my face, and look behind me, there's lots of fleeting beams of light and some real dark and dingy, moody shadows, and it's very atmospheric. Hence the reason why I'm holding the camera like this. I'm going to do the Blair Witch Project. But there's some incredible like channels and these gullies. You walk through all these gullies. It's like a rabbit warren of gullies. And every now and then you get these straight lines with the atmosphere, and you see the I don't really know how to explain it. So yeah, this is my attempt at woodland photography. This is the first time ever. It's the first time I've ever taken a picture of a tree. Sorry, that's a lie. It's the first time I've ever taken pictures of a collection of trees in a woodland. So yeah, this is not going to be a Simon Baxter jobby. This is going to be more like a Ninja in the Woods job. But anyway, I think I found a composition, so come with me a minute. I'll talk you through my shot and I'll explain why I'm kneeling down in a ditch. Actually, that's the point. I've walked away from the camera. Let's just hope that I don't know, the Gruffalo hasn't nicked my camera or something like that. Oh no, it's still there. Right, I'm gonna get you put down and let's talk through my shot. So this is my shot. I'm at 1.5 seconds, f9, ISO 100, and I'm focusing a third of the way in because I've got some trees very close to me. I've got a big pine on the left. I say big pine, a small pine on the left. It's got some green on it. It's very gnarly looking, and it's got some lovely sort of yellowy, golden, rich, reddy light kissing it. We've got some real deep shadows, like I said earlier, grungy dark shadows, and an archway, like a canopy of trees, and it sort of goes duk 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 duk. It sort of leads your eye. This main foreground is very interesting. Then you think, oh, what's that? Green and pines lead like a tunnel of light to the ends, and you can see a beam of light at the end where it sort of your eye eventually ends up. So that's the initial thought process behind the image. Obviously it's very harsh conditions, lots of contrast. There's lots of focus issues here because obviously I've got stuff in my fairly near foreground, and because I'm trying to lead the eye right to infinity. It's quite a long way down there. You could focus stack this. I'm not going to focus stack this, and I'll tell you why. I want this main sort of foreground as my main interest, because this is where the detail is. That down in the distance, I'm not interested in getting that sharp. It's very hazy, it's very gloomy, there's sort of soft shafts of light, it's very atmospheric down there, it's soft anyway. I want the eye to be wallop. Here's the mid-ground and the foreground, and then I want the eye just to sort of drift off and think, oh, I wonder what's down there. And that's the reason why I'm not going to focus stack. So anyway, enough rambling, enough B-roll. Here's the shot. I really hope you like it. It's my first ever woodland, proper woodland shot. I'm going to go around and explore and see if I see any more. I think there's just endless possibilities here. Yeah, birds, camera. I've got a flask of tea. Adam Gibbs, you better watch out, buddy, I tell ya. That's a joke, by the way. If you don't know who Adam Gibbs is, link down below. His stuff is amazing. Yeah, I honestly got to mess around. Enjoy the shot, and I'll see you in a bit. This is a classic wide angle shot. I've got a little fern sticking out of a lopped off tree in my foreground, which I'm focusing on, and then it leads into this sort of archway like the shot before of felled trees, and I've got trees either side and like a bluey hazy glow, and it's a really nice atmospheric shot. So because I've got something so close and something so far, I'm going to focus stack this one. There's an f9, 1/3 of a second, but as f9 is not going to give you that depth of field. It's too much of a contrast in distance. So I'm going to focus stack this one, and also I've taken a separate exposure with the shutter speed a lot faster, because I want to try and freeze this little fern that's blowing in the wind, and if I can try and freeze that. So I think it'd be less distracting and more of a focal point in the image, because obviously that's what the focal point is. So if I could get that to be fixed, that would be ideal. If not, I'm going to blend the images in Photoshop and stack them anyway to show you. So you'll see whether I was successful in using a third image to get that fern sharp or not. Yeah, I'm really enjoying photographing woods. It's very hard. It's not easy. I think if you look round and be a bit more loose with it and think, oh, that looks good. If you start and then put your camera down and try it, if you don't do that, you'll end up walking round and round and round, and you won't get any images, and you'll miss the little bits of fleeting light which come in and out, because it don't last forever. I've already taken this shot, see, because I couldn't film it. I would have missed the light that was there. It's a lot flatter. That scene's a lot flatter than it was 10 minutes ago. So yeah, anyway, I hope you like the image, and I'm gonna have a walk around and see if I get a third. There's a couple shots back the woods that I come in, the way I come in, so I might try and see if I can capture something there. If not, I'll do a piece to camera to finish the video. Yeah, really enjoying this woodland photography. See you in a bit. Oh. Right, welcome to my third and final shot. I've already taken it again. Once again, the light comes in and out so fast. This tree on the left hand side, I'll show you in a minute, was all lit up, and it had light here, and I got light now in the far distance on the right hand side. So I'm using the tree on the left as an anchor point, and the idea is you're going to be led to this tree, which was lit up, and then there was some little fleeting of light down the middle of the channel. The same again, I'm using like an archway, a natural arch. Well, I say natural, it's been failed, but it's very overgrown with green, it's very saturated, and on the right hand side your eye will be drawn to the light casting through the trees on the right hand side. So that's my theory behind this image. I've stuck a polarizer on. Rookie mistake really, I should have been using a polarizer from the word go, because although there's no glare, the polarizer really enriches them greens, and this shot looks so much better than the other two in terms of contrast. So hopefully I can boost them other ones up, but this image just looks so much better using a polarizer. I'm in f9. The base shot is at 2 seconds. I'm bracketing 5 stops. I did with the last shot as well, I thought to say, bracketed 5 shots, just because there's such a vast dynamic range here, and I need that detail throughout the scene to create the atmosphere that I'm looking for in my head. Also, I'm not focus stacking this one. I'm focusing about a third of the way in. This transfer is around infinity. Yeah, a good third of the way in. It's sort of it's just back past infinity. So I'm not too worried. This tree is close, but it's a couple of meters away from my lens. So, and the same thing again with these woodland shots. I'm trying to create an atmosphere. Well, I'm not so much I'm trying to capture the atmosphere that's here. Sorry. I don't need everything in sharp focus, because my eyes, I can't see that tree down there pin sharp. I want your eye to be led through the image and just be drawn to the beams of light, rather than, oh, that's sharp, is that sharp, because it isn't sharp naturally. So yeah, that's my shot, that's my 3 shots, that's my woodland video done. Thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed filming this and taking these images with the new Tokina. It's a cracking bit of kit. It really is. It's just unlocked. It's not maybe a better photographer, because the compositions is the same that I would normally pick out, but it's I'm getting sharper images, 100% sharper images, and I will definitely be coming back to this spot, because there's thousands of compositions in here. So as always, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.